Hello YouTube world, my name is Nicholas Montez and you're watching my YouTube channel, Nicholas Montez. Today we're reviewing another January/2021 movie, Finding Ohana. So I was actually kind of excited for this film because I'm getting interested into Hawaiian culture. Like, cause you know, I've seen Lilo and Stitch, I've seen Moana, really good. Those are both really good Disney films that explore, well, I know Moana basically is Polynesian culture, and Lilo and Stitch is definitely a Hawaiian culture movie. But they're kind of similar in ways, but you know, we're not talking about that, we're talking about Finding Ohana. And I thought this was a pretty good time, so without further ado, let's just get on with the review. Alright, so for me, the best thing about Finding Ohana is that it has some similarities to Hawaiian films such as Lilo and Stitch about family. Especially what they do at the end of the film, it works very well. Granted, they don't talk about family stuff that much, but the way they have the message at the end was very good, and I really like it. Also, you gotta talk about the relationship between each of the characters. All the characters really are funny, quirky, interesting. The relationship between the brother and the sister, the one that's the daughter of the mom, they kind of reminded me of Kate and Teddy from the Christmas Chronicles, even though they're not better than the Christmas Chronicles, Teddy and Kate, but I thought they were interesting characters. Some of the characters did feel like Nickelodeon, like they're doing a Nickelodeon film, which we'll get into that when we talk about the bad stuff. But yeah, this was a pretty interesting film. And the visuals looked really nice. When they did water, it looked really nice. So I really enjoyed stuff about that. Also, you gotta talk about the relationships. It's really cool. It's a pretty fun Hawaiian film for 2021. I probably would recommend it, but I don't recommend movies. Cause I expect everybody to go into movies expecting a big surprise. I'm not expecting everybody to love movies. I'm just expecting I just want everybody to go into movies knowing nothing and just like go into movies just knowing nothing, but like having a full clear response. Like, what is it? Like, what is your opinion on it? Like, I don't care if it's bad. I like it if it is. So, that's just it. What else did I like about this film? I also like the adventure types that they did with this film. I thought the adventure stuff that went on, and the way, like, the characters tell the story, like, the Hawaiian culture story, I thought was pretty cool. So that's really it that I liked about the film. But let's get on to the bad. There's not much, though. Alright, so when we get into the bad of this film, I'm not saying that there's anything big, terrible things about this film, but when we get to explore, like, the Hawaiian culture stories and stuff like that doesn't really interest me. Like, when they did with Lilo and Stitch, where they had, like, character arcs of the Hawaiian culture's families, and, they had, like, themes about family, it did it very well. With this film, they didn't really do that. They kind of made it, I don't know, they made it, like, Hawaiian culture stories more of a joke than an actual serious story, and a very meaningful story. But I don't know, it's just, like, the way there's, like, the scenes where they're telling the stories, like, they literally talk out the characters, and it's, like, it's really weird of how, like, the backstory of the Hawaiian culture stories, and it's really weird of how they do that. But I don't know. I don't have any big criticisms with this film. Also, there is one scene where, like, you have, like, this scene from the beginning where the girl is gonna go on the camp, but then she's not. That scene that kind of bothers me a little bit. Also, I feel like that the kids, the 4 people that were stuck in the cave for that long, I feel like they were stuck in there for too long. It felt like they should have been there. I don't feel like this movie should have been 2 hours and 3 minutes long. It felt too long. And I've seen a scene in this film where they actually show, like, Hawaiian stuff. That stuff looks cool. Even though this is the bad stuff, but I don't want to talk about bad stuff, about the good stuff when it's come talking about the bad stuff. But there's a couple things I like about this film, but not a lot of bad things. It's right there in the middle. So that's my thoughts on Finding Ohana. But before I tell you my scores, be sure to let me know down below what did you guys think about Finding Ohana. Are you watching it this weekend? Do you have Netflix? Like, what are you doing with Finding Ohana this weekend? Just tell me what you know about it down below. With that said, let's get started talking about those scores. Alright, so that is it for my Finding Ohana review. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. My Instagram is Marvel6. My TikTok name is Marvel1Fan. And I'll keep posting this weekend. I'll have 4 more videos to post. So, well, by the time you're watching this video, I actually have 3 posted, including this one. But, I'll be posting 3 more videos tomorrow. So, bye.